to Saturday's edition of Wasatch Weekends. We love getting to spend each and every weekend morning with you here, so we hope that you tune in every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday starting at 7 a.m. I'm your host, Maddie Evans, and we've got a great show in store for you today. We're going to introduce you to a very wonderful nonprofit here in our community, but first let's talk about some of the exciting events that we have taking place in and around the community for you to get out there and enjoy. Now, the first thing is the Park City Library has a great way for you to move your body with the entire family. So bring a yoga mat or a beach towel and bring the kiddos, or if you are a caregiver, bring the kiddos and make your way over. That way you can do some great yoga time, story time, stretching songs and stories. This is just a good way to show kids that it's okay to move your body and give you gentle stretches that you can take home and practice at home. And that way everyone is moving their body and just feeling really good, and especially since it is ski season, so it is important that you stretch out your body. Now, this is going to kick off at 10 a.m. and it's going to go to 11 p.m. It is in room 101 at the library, so make sure that you check it out there. And it's in partnership with Park City Mark, so we want to thank everyone for putting on these great activities for the family to get out there and enjoy. Now, over at the Swanner Eco Center, today kicks off for the Planet, meaning you can go play some nice golf today. A great mini golf course that's going to take you on an adventure of exploring and learning on how you can protect the planet just a little bit better. Some great things that you will learn is how you can turn your backyard into a sanctuary or a refuge for some great wildlife that we definitely have in and around our community. So this is going to kick off on February 4th. It's going to continue until April 30th. So make your way over there, check it out, and be part of all of the fun. Now, it is $7 a person, and it's going to kick off today at 10 a.m. So if you're looking for something maybe just a little bit different to do, well, this is one of those things you can get out and enjoy with the family. Now, if you're making your way over to ski or ride on Snowbirds Mountain, well, then they've got a great demo that you're going to want to participate in and learn about this fantastic company, which makes all of their incredible snowboards here locally, but they also make all of their boards in not only their all-mountain boards and their alpine boards, but also in their split boards. And so you can make your way up to Snowbird today and enjoy that. Now, that is Cardiff, and it will be on location from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., showcasing all of their amazing creations. So make your way up there, check it out, and be part of all of the fun. Now, if you're looking for something else fun to do here in our community, you want to get outside, maybe explore the mountains, well, we've got two incredible facilities, and that's Soldier Hollow over in Midway, and then we've got the Utah Olympic Park right here in Kimball Junction. And so you're going to want to get out and check out all of the fun. Over at the Olympic Park, you can participate in some bobsledding, and over at Soldier Hollow, you can do some tubing, and you can do some Nordic classic skiing, or you can do some skate ski lessons. So for more information and to purchase your tickets, you can go to utaholympiclegacy.org, and that way you can take your kiddos on some kind of wildly fun adventure. Now, we've got a great show in store for you. Like I said, we're going to introduce you to the Education Foundation of Park City, but let's take a look at that local weather forecast right now.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Favorite nonprofits is the Education Foundation of Park City, and we've got Jennifer Billow joining us to give us some great information. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Now, for people who don't know what you guys do over at the Education Foundation, can you just give us a little more information, like a 101 on it?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, so we have been around for nearly 40 years. Together with our donors and volunteers, we fund educator-powered initiatives that inspire all Park City students to reach their academic and lifelong potential. And basically, what that means is that teachers, administrators, schools, they can ask for funding for initiatives that they think are going to work in the classroom, and then we try and fund as many as possible. So this year we're going to fund about $2 million worth of programs in the Park City School District. And sometimes people wonder, well, why do public schools need extra support? They're funded with taxpayer dollars. Utah, sadly, is the lowest funded public education system in the country. And in Park City, most of our state collected education tax dollars leave and they don't come back. So private investment is a big way to get things that our school district needs, such as preschool or after school, elementary art, all kinds of things at the high school like robotics and debate. First generation college student mentoring programs. So again, there's 8 signature initiatives that we fund, and within those initiatives are about 100 programs, and so it is quite extensive.
Well, and you guys are making the education system there so much better by bringing all of these different programs and activities to life. And one of the big things that you guys are really helping to work towards is funding the preschools.
Yes. So I think this is a big national conversation, but especially in ski towns, and Park City is no different. We are a childcare desert here. I think there's about 1,800 children under the age of 5, and there's maybe about 500 childcare seats. So preschool started in the Park City School District in 2010, and we have been a major funder of that since then. We provide tuition on a sliding scale to make preschool affordable. So we've been funding that for going on 13 years now. And there's about 190 seats for 3 and 4-year-olds, and there's probably 600 3 and 4-year-olds in the boundaries. So that's great that we've been funding it, but there is a lot more to be done. We have been funding it with our partner, Park City Mountain Resort and Vail's Epic Promise grant program. Fortunately, in 2021, the voters here passed a schools project bond, and that will expand preschool at all 4 elementary schools. So there will be 600 seats. So every 4-year-old will have all day preschool during the school year, and many 3-year-olds. And so that will take one whole year of that kind of childcare issue off the table, which will be really helpful for our resort town. And it also gets kids ready for kindergarten. So, kids know their numbers, they know their letters, they know how to behave in school. They start to love school, so they get this great connection to school. And so they're kindergarten ready, and studies, long-term 40-year studies show that preschool is one of the most effective indicators of high school graduation, college graduation, and higher earned income in the long run.
Well, they say that early childhood development and early child literacy skills are so important, and this is such a great way for people to do that. Now, I was reading a little bit about a lottery for registration for preschool. Can you give us some more information on that?
Yeah, so one of the reasons we talk about preschool in February is that preschool registration for 3 and 4-year-olds opens up at the Park City School District. Because there are only 190 seats, people were starting to camp out a few years ago to get in that registration because, again, it is affordable and high quality. And that just for a public school system, that doesn't really work. So right now, parents can register to be put into the lottery. So they can go to the Park City School District website and put their name in to get registered so they can be placed in the lottery for some of those seats. And that registration goes from now until February 24th. So I think that gives an indication of how desperate the need is. And again, this is not unusual for Park City. I know it's across the country, and especially in ski towns where it's expensive to live, and land is there's not a lot of it to build lots of schools. So given that situation, we're very excited that it should be at the beginning of 2024, and then at the beginning of 2025. will be, the buildings should be built, and there won't have to be this lottery registration.
Which is so incredible that you guys have funded so much of this and partnered with so many great people to bring these preschools to life. Now, if people are interested in getting involved with you guys as an organization, whether it's donations or volunteering, is that something that you guys are always asking for?
Well, of course, donations, like no one's ever going to say no, right? Always for donations, and definitely volunteering. And we can also put you in touch with the schools where where the boots on the ground volunteering is really needed. But they can go to our website, which is PCEF, the number 4 kids.org. So if you think of the first initials of Park City Education Foundation, PCEF, the number 4 kids.org. There's a big donate button. There's a volunteer tab. You can also find out about all the programs we fund. There's all kinds of inspiring stories on there, and just a lot of different ways to get involved.
Now, how long have you been with the Park City Education Foundation, and what has been your favorite part about the career path here with this amazing organization?
Oh my gosh, you're so kind. So let's see, this is my 12th year involved with the foundation. What's exciting to me, I just, when you hear stories about funding and a teacher tells you the difference it made in their classroom. I actually was a substitute teacher for a few years before getting this job, so I really have a soft spot in my heart for teachers. And most of us in a regular profession, we have no idea what teachers go through. So they get a class of anywhere from 20 to 30 students, and they have to teach to every single one of that student's learning ability, and every single student is different. So they are professionals in every sense of the word, and what they do is amazing. And so when they are asking for these extra funds for programs that they think will really light a fire under their students, that is what is so meaningful to me. And then I also had 3 kids go through the school district, and seeing all the opportunities that they were afforded by our amazing teachers is also really inspiring.
I am lucky enough that I got to go to Wasatch High School, and I actually participated in the robotics program. Now I know it's not Park City, but when you said that, it struck me to the core, because I was so grateful for that class, and it was such a fun opportunity to expand what I had been used to, and I had always done the arts and all the art programs that they offer over there, and so to have that was such an amazing experience. So thank you for all the hard work that you guys have done to really make the education system so much better over in Park City.
That's fantastic. Wasatch High over here? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh gosh. They have a great CTE program over there too. We work with them quite closely. That's amazing.
It was an amazing school to go to, and my little brothers are currently at Rocky Mountain Middle, and so I love the education system, and I love everything that you guys do to really bring it to life.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Make sure that you go to their website. That way you can either donate, volunteer, or be part of any of the fun activities, because this is what makes a difference in the child's life, and it's going to help so many families once those buildings are up and running to bring that preschool to existence. So make sure that you follow along with everything, and make sure that you're part of the action. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned. Before the break, we introduced you to the Park City Education Foundation and Jennifer Billow. Now, they have an entire fundraiser that's a ton of fun to get out, and you can sponsor it, you can participate in it, you should just check it out. And so we're going to introduce you to Running with Ed from last year to get you excited for this year. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Billow. I'm the Associate Director with the Park City Education Foundation, and we are the ones who put on Running with Ed. Running with Ed is Park City's favorite relay race fundraiser, and it is a fundraiser for the Park City Education Foundation. The Park City Education Foundation funds programs in the Park City School District to the tune of $1.5 million every year. We fund more than 100 programs in 8 key areas, including preschool, after school, art, Bright Futures, PC Caps, and more. Running with Ed is an 8-leg relay race around all of our schools, and we start in the field house and end in the field house. Everyone dresses in costumes, as you can see. Everyone's having a great time. We have amazing lunch provided by local vendors. We're just here with our sponsors, our community, our friends, our family, our colleagues, and we're all celebrating education today.
Hi, I'm Sammy Bartko. I'm here face painting for the Running with Ed event. Super excited, been doing it for many years now. And I feel it's a great opportunity to go ahead and raise money for Park City education. Super fun to see the runners come in and all their outfits, and just a really fun, great event.
Hi, I'm Abby McNulty, President and CEO of the Park City Education Foundation. Today we're here at Running with Ed, my favorite event of the year, an opportunity for the entire community to come together to celebrate our amazing teachers and schools that we all love in Park City. The Park City Ed Foundation raises money through this event to help all students reach their academic and lifelong potential.
This is where our community rallies around our educators, our students, and our schools. If we have learned anything in the last 2 years, is that our schools and educators are critical to making sure that our families are successful, our community is successful.
McCullen School went with the theme of
We're zombie teachers, so we're tired.
After 2 years of COVID, we are a little bit exhausted, but we're still alive. We're here for our students and we're here for our community. Our costumes represent a little bit of our battle wounds.
I'm not a teacher, but I play one on TV. Actually, I am a teacher. 5th grade at Trailside, and the whole crew is from Trailside with me, so woo!
It really is astonishing the generosity of our community in supporting the Park City Education Foundation and our students, teachers, and schools. So I want to thank everyone for all of their support. We hit our goal of $320,000. We are so excited this year because it is our first year back in full force Running with Ed. We had to cancel in 2020 because of COVID. Last year in 2021, we had a very modified race, much shorter, no start and finish at the field house. And this year we're back to 8 legs running around Park City, start and finish in the field house. Everyone is out having a great time. We are thrilled to have nearly 1,200 runners out and about, almost 200 teams. There's kids running, parents running, teachers running. People from 4 to 84 are running, and we are just so excited to be back. Last year, we didn't do the infamous leg up to the UOP. So you have to run up to the UOP, and then once you get there, the next runner takes the slap bracelet and runs up the 747 steps along the 120-meter jump, the only race in the country that runs along those steps like that. The race is 26.4 miles, just over a marathon, so there are people running the whole thing this year. And all the schools are back to having great exchanges with themes where you can stop, wait for your runner, have some great food and drink, great themes.
The theme here at Parley's Park is beach theme. In this super warm weather, it's actually really cold, we have snow cones. Our theme as our group is windy. We're actually with Windermere, which is sponsoring this stage at Parley's Park. So we're from the Tornado, Wizard of Oz. And these guys go to Parley's Park.
We're representing the Park City Hockey League men's league, and we are the Park City Cutthroat team. The Park City Ice Miners is a great community program, and it's really important that the city and the county support the rink. I just love this event. First of all, it's a great way to get out here and support the Park City Education Foundation, visit all the schools, see a whole bunch of people that you don't see around, and kind of break the winter thaw and say hello to everyone for the summer. It's a jump start on the summer.
What I love about the event, first and foremost, is I feel like it's just like an outpouring from the community of support for this town and support for the schools that all our kids get to benefit going to. And so I love seeing everybody get creative, get costumes, come out with a lot of energy. So I think it's a great community event. It's really for the teachers. I mean, especially in the last couple of years, I can't imagine being a teacher, and what they give to our kids. The least we could do for events like this is show up and show out the best way we can.
We have a competition for best exchange. We have a competition for best costume. And then, of course, there's also a competition for the schools who registered the most people, and that is the Park City Mountain Grant. And then, of course, we have the famous or infamous Chesley Trophy for the top fundraiser I said earlier, we raised $325,000 so far. Over $30,000 of that has been raised by our top fundraiser, Christine Brenny, part of the Average Joe's team.
Hey guys, this is Christine Brenny. I am with Team Average Joe's coming to you from the Field House, where we're supporting Park City Education today. Our goal was to raise $320,000 to bridge the gap between what our Summit County taxes don't cover in order to fund the programming that means so much to all of our students. We're here with 1,200 of our favorite friends. It's voted the best fundraiser 8 years in a row, 13th annual Running with Ed. And we couldn't be happier that the sun is shining and the costumes are colorful and we're all out here celebrating education.
So this year I got to running with Ed with a team of 18, lots and lots of kids. For the first year ever, my daughter and I trained for Running with Ed together. I've been running it myself for 12 years, and this year we ran together, and it was so fun. Got to chit chat with my daughter, got to catch up with her, and it was just such an exciting time getting ready for one of my favorite events of the year. And as always, this activity, this day is such a huge celebration. Everyone's giving each other high fives, lots of smiles, fun costumes, and some great trail running.
It's so wonderful to be back and see our whole community on this chilly but beautiful day. So if you want to learn more about how to support the Park City Education Foundation, you can go to our website, PCEF4kids.org. That's PCEF4kids.org, where you can learn about all the programs, all the proceeds from Running with Ed, all the programs that they're funded. You can also go to runningwithed.com to find out information for the race. Next year's race, May 20th, 2023. Mark your calendars. Registration will open on March 1st. But again, to learn more about everything that Ed Foundation does and everything that you do with your donations, go to PCEF4kids.org.
Thank you so much for tuning into your Saturday edition of Wasatch Weekends. We love getting to spend your weekends with you, so make sure that you tune in every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday starting at 7 a.m. That way we can give you all of the fun activities you might want to go participate in and around our community and introduce you to some legendary locals that we have here. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.